Okay, we're here at Music Hall with Cindy Alverson, who's a volunteer with Raptor Inc. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning, Scott.
Who's your friend?
This is Mark Alverson, my husband, also volunteer at Raptor.
Hello, Mark. Thanks for coming. Hey, on behalf of the Cincinnati Arts Association, I'd like to thank you both for your part in rescuing little Mariah in the little box there. And can you tell us a little bit about her and let her know what's going to go on today?
We're here for a release of Mariah. She was actually, we actually had a call to Raptor Inc. about a bird that was here at Music Hall, right behind us. And she was down on the ground. She was not able to fly, so there was a concern. There was an activity that was going to start in an hour with many hundreds of people coming in, and we wanted to get her in a safe location before people started to arrive.
Well, you know, it might surprise people to know that hawks are part of the over-the-ride neighborhood, too. Are birds of prey common in urban areas?
They're about everywhere. Wherever there's prey, you will find some sort of bird prey. They're very opportunistic, and they want to take advantage of any prey that they can find. Okay,
and the possibility of them getting injured in urban areas, is that maybe higher than in the wild?
It is. We find most of the injuries are due to collisions with people. It can be window strikes, it could be they run into cars when they're looking for prey, kite strings, fishing line, all kinds of things that get into trouble with the advent of people.
Well, you know, I don't think many people know about your group's work, and Raptor Inc. is a non-profit organization dedicated to the preservation of birds of prey, right?
Right.
And can you tell us just a little bit about Raptor, how many people are volunteers, and what's your website?
Raptor is actually an acronym for the Regional Association for Protection and Treatment of Raptors. We've been around about 30 years in the greater Cincinnati area. We try to help with birds from Ohio and northern Kentucky, actually. We're staffed, it's all volunteers. We have about 50 people that are very passionate about helping with the rescue of these birds.
And if people find an injured bird of prey, what should they do?
The first thing nowadays, people might want to check their computer and look up Raptor Inc. It's www.raptorinc.org. And the first thing they should do is just try to contain it. Get it in a box, and it helps reduce the stress in a dark, quiet place.
Okay, and again, we're grateful for your help in rescuing this particular bird, and we're taking the opportunity to participate in your Sponsor Abandoned Raptor program. And can you explain how that works?
Sure. That program started about 1994, and just for cases like this, where we have an injured bird of prey or one that needed some care, they can sponsor Abandoned Raptor. Depending on the type of bird, they can donate $20 to $25. The bird is banded by one of our bird banders, and then it's released. If the bird is ever recovered, we'll be able to find out some information about the bird. We can find out how long it lived, how successful we were in our rehabilitation efforts, and it's a nice project to get the community involved.
I think that's fantastic. And Cindy, thanks again for all your help. And are we ready to let Mariah get back to business here?
Sounds great. She is actually a female American kestrel. We can tell that from the markings on her. She was immature when she came in, but if you can turn her around, you'll see that the back of her wings, she's brown with some black barring. A male would be slate gray. This is an adult size now.
That's great.
There we go.
Bon chance, Mariah.
Somebody said it was a home. That's what it is, a fabulous home. Okay.
I think she's happy to be back in her neighborhood. Thanks so much, Cindy.
Thank you for calling.